Hello everybody, welcome to me learning that Saturn emulation is at times actually usable. And today, we're playing the most obligatory game that I could possibly play. And of course this is the Japanese version, with all the correct names. None of this Drethdoc stuff. It's lagging a little bit, it seems. Well. So I can't read any of that. Yeah, it's, Mednafen. Let me just type out how that's spelled. Apparently that's... I was just given a, setup for this. That seems to work right out of the gate. And, Battle Monsters works. I haven't tried, like, Fighters Megamix or anything, but that'll probably be next. But right now, oh man, I'm so in my glory, you don't even know. So, right away, I can tell Ranking of Fighters would love this game because we have a sound test. Yeah, and this game has some great voices. But you'll hear them all. We're gonna try beating this on normal. The AI for this game is pretty brutal, but yeah, we have our gladiator here, who's not quite a monster, but we don't know what he's like under that helmet. Strawbelly Jam, best character in fighting games possibly ever made. Chili and Pepper, but I just noticed the select screen graphics are kind of, yeah, the best friends made a video of this, but that was after I discovered it, I believe. I don't know. Hard Heat Harn? We don't talk about Hard Heat Harn, ever. We don't talk about him. Robbie Ratcliffe taught us that. Lafa, we got our living doll here. We have Kiba, who I'm sure was on the cover of many an 80s power metal band. Also, funny thing is, in English, his name is Fangor, and Kiba just means Fang. But they added gore at the end, because it's hardcore, I guess, I don't know. Anyway, we got Naga. You may be noticing that, it's getting pretty, Clash of the Titans-y here. Kafka, the weird little hermit doctor thing. This game's not good by, like, objectively, but it is intensely interesting, and it's not boring at all. It's a lot of fun, so I like it, but I don't think it would be all that famous. And Deathmask, I actually made this guy for Fire Pro, and him. But yeah, he is the resident grappler of this group. Not the Final Fantasy character, which I only knew because I looked up Kuja and found the Final Fantasy character. And this guy who I also made in Fire Pro. It's just a swordsman. So for this, we're probably gonna go with Strawbelly. And we got the Strawbelly palette. Oh yeah, I made 3 of these characters, but I'd love to see more people tackle this roster. Funny thing is, I had, Lord Mo attempted a Strawbelly Jam. And, looked passable for what you could do, but yeah. So anyway. Yeah, Strawbelly's called Death Drock in English, but, we don't call him that. He's Strawbelly Jam. So I gotta remember what these moves are. Yeah, there we go. We got that going on. Strangely, Strawbelly Jam can heal himself, because that's fair. Also, if you're wondering what the super bars are doing, the answer is nobody knows. Nobody knows at all. Even the manual barely explains it. Also, yeah, there is that. Yeah, there's some kind of weird pixelization going on with some of these camera zoom-ins, but this is running fine, so... Very strange-looking game. Also, I have mana now, so... And that should cover that. So, yeah, it's weird because not everybody has throws. I don't think there are basic throws in this game. Some characters have command throws, like me. Also, yes, that was a move Deathmatch just did. And, yeah, I can sprout another arm out of my armpit. So, yeah, a very normal game. Alright, I can heal. But yeah, same developers that did, Survival Arts. Which, is another game I did a couple Fire Pro edits for. This game does have set combos. Somebody on Nico years ago actually uploaded a whole bunch of 100%s, and they basically involve juggling the opponent and running. It's kind of like those Riptile combos you see in Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3. It's kind of like that. Also, hey, bag. Yeah, it's Oh, wow. Okay, so that doesn't actually properly combo when you get into the, We'll probably be taking a... Probably be taking a look at playing everybody. There's no, like, change to continue, so probably, like, when we lose 2, then we'll switch over to somebody. Oh. Because I think I remember how to play as most of these characters. There's some characters that just aren't good, but there's only like 2 of them, so... Shion's actually, he might be the... Strawberry might be the best character in the game. God. Shion's got pressure on his side, though, is the thing. Oh yeah, Ghost Person, yeah, he's like in the later half of the arcade mode here, so... And the weird thing is, this boasts a platforming system, which you may have seen in that first stage there. Not all the stages have it though, but the jump buttons for that are still there. It's got kind of a weird thing where like normal jumps or well, normal jumps, but to get on the platforms you have to use specific jumps. Which I guess actually makes sense. You know, you don't want to, like, accidentally go on them or something, but... It all just has a very weird setup, though. Oh, man. Jam, beefed that one pretty hard. So... There is a final boss. And by that, I mean there's 4 of them. You'll possibly see. Basically, you have to fight the elements, wind, earth, fire, and, I forget what the other one was. There was 4 of them, though. So oh, right, water. Yeah. Basically, there's like 4 guys that are made out of earth, wind, water, and fire, and you have to fight them all. It's in King of Fighters style, though, so... It's the only time this game's like that. Like most things in this game, it's unusual. I actually don't know how I did that throw. I think that may be just... Yeah, I have to fight earth, wind, and fire, yeah. How can I beat the song Serpentine Fire? That's impossible. Yeah, well, we got him. We got the King of Fighters character there. Oh, they have a great gimmick for the mirror match, too. There seems to be, like, kind of lags here and there, but this seems pretty stable for the most part. Also, this stage is the best. This could easily be a stage in Slap City. Oh. Which, yeah, I have that game now, which may be showing up on one of these streams soon. Alright, let's see. Oh my god, this game actually does have a death trap in one stage. Only one, though. So... yeah, it's kind of weird. They have, like, specific things, but they're only for a couple of stages. Or in some cases, one. It's... honestly, it kills me that there's no, like, interviews with these developers or anything, no making of. It's all just kind of laid out in front of you, and that's really the only explanation you'll ever get. Like, it's like, where's the Strawberry Jam, stop-motion figure now? You know? And both the ladies are being played by actors that only have, like, a first name, so... maybe if you become super famous, you can ask. Yeah, get me Twitch sponsored so I can ask Scarab what they're up to. Scarab's been absorbed into, like, 8 different companies at this point, so... they actually had a big part in, making Shenmue, as I found out, so... there's a good chance that one of these actors actually did motion capture for Shenmue. Why is CMP not doing anything? Oh, God. So I think Chili and Pepper, even though I love them design-wise, they may be the second worst characters in the game. Scarab worked on a Macross movie game on PS1. Yeah. I have to look into that. Yeah, the CDI Zelda games clearly had a lot of work put into them, too. Like, a lot of the paintings for the backgrounds look pretty nice. Oh. Oh, yeah, there's a guy up top there. There are actually a lot of stages that don't use platforms in this game. We're doing pretty good with Strawbelly. We may get our several clears here. What the? Maybe you can eat those guys. Yeah, Strawbelly could easily be a Rampage character, I bet. Okay. So yeah, this kind of works in that some groups are kind of like tiers in arcade mode, like Makarioto, or like La Fa and Death Mask will always be in the first tier. Actually, this game did get a sequel. So, there was a game for the PS1 that was also developed by the same company. Had the same developers and everything. It went by the name of Killing Zone. It's pretty much completely unfinished, and it's bad. And that's all I gotta say about that. Really good music, though. Oh, wait. Check this out. Good sound clip. So, yeah. Yeah, the fact that this is called Battle Monsters is kind of a generic title. At first, this was going to be called Von Battle, which would have been a way better name, but I guess they went with Battle Monsters. Yeah, Makaryoto, sure. Makaryoto, is one of my favorite characters in this game, honestly. He's just really fun to use. And of course he does that. So, he's actually giving us a bit of trouble here. Probably because this stage isn't very friendly. Oof. Our mana's okay for some reason. So I think we whiffed a throw and then he whiffed a throw. Oh wait, we can heal. Or we just get kneed in the face over and over again. Yeah, all the grabs in this are blockable. It's really weird. Jesus. Yeah, that move rules. But yeah, like, it's weird because Survival Arts had they had like a whole throw system with that game. The weird thing is, like, okay, all the throws in Survival Arts, if you time it right, they can be reversed. Mongo's is not reversible, but you can block it. I have no idea why. That may have just been their way of balancing him. Oh my god, he is not messing around here. But either way. Oh my god, somebody remembers that Mugen Makaryoto, the one with the Saturn logo in it. Oh! I was very angry about that. Oh yeah, Mongo can't pick up weapons, that's right. So funny thing is that Mugen character's super is basically just his super in this game, except without the Saturn logo. That was the first Battle Monsters character made from Mugen, so my friend and I decided to change that. In fact, I always forget that I made Strawbelly in that. Okay. I think maybe if we cheese it. Oh yeah, that's another thing. Oh man. Yeah, there we go. If you just run off the platforms instead of jumping on them, you'll just fall on your ass every time. So. Okay. Yeah, this game is kind of ahead of its time in a weird way. Okay. We gotta concentrate here. Or just die. The thing is, if I restart, it's gonna... Oh, wait. Okay. Mongo's throw has startup frames, hence being blockable and can't tech it. Okay. Well, that's Scarab, balancing for you, I guess. Yeah, so apparently this does have net play. We don't know how it works yet, though. A friend of mine gave this to me one night. I think he was just like on his way out, but he was like, oh, by the way, here we go. And, damn. Okay, so, alright, well, so let's try another character. Mendefen is the emulator I'm using right now. Okay, so let's try, per request, Ghost Man, or as a thanks, Voodoo. Yeah, this is Sega Saturn. This isn't SNES. It would be amazing if it was, though. Yeah, this was a Saturn exclusive. A good argument for getting a Saturn. Okay, so this guy's probably my favorite design of the whole lot. So he has like a whole bunch of weird teleport stuff. Actually, a lot of his attacks remind me of Amaxa from Samurai Showdown. He's got the slaps. He's got teleports. He's got the drop down ball. Basic projectile, really. They all have arcs though, like that. Let's see. Oh god. There we go. And he just chokes in victory. Okay. Also, funny thing is, the headless guy and Shion, both played by the same actor. I actually found a video of him. Yeah, he runs like a bodybuilding class now, I think. And here's... wait, why's my super not working? I'm gonna have to look up a move list, because I do not remember what Alveoli Super is. Guess we'll do that really quick. Battle Monsters Game Facts. Yeah, so the super bar fluctuating, nobody knows. Absolutely nobody knows what, like, how it works at all. Okay, so Phantom, FD, what? FDC. Okay. I'm just gonna trust that. Only Strawbelly knows the super, or the mana, to make it sound even more look, very jumpy match here. Good. Okay, okay. We're good. We're good. We're gonna get him. We're gonna get him. Yeah, it might be forward down. Oh right, I have this. That actually hurts quite a bit. Forgot about that. So the funny thing is, the first time I even saw this game in action was between these two characters, so this is kind of a nostalgic matchup for me. Also, I just love the sound effect of that lightning, so... I do like there's quite a bit of sound effects that have like a music box kind of feel to them. Okay. Maybe we don't even need his super. Okay. Strangely, her name got distorted into La Pa in the English version. I guess because that F does kind of look like a P sometimes. Alright. Get off of my balcony. Hey, you're gonna... No, come on. Come try it. That is going in a clip later. Yeah, Left 5, I guess, does have a ballet thing going on, but like I said about the music box, with a lot of like the sounds of her special effects, and just kind of her in general, she kind of reminds me of like the little ballerinas in the music boxes. Okay, there we go. Yeah, you just hit forward down, and that kind of does it. He has like a command throw. Let me go check that real quick. It should be called like Phantom or something. Oh wait, no, that's a big skull appears. Will-o'-the-wisp. Mystic Port. I swear he had a throw of some kind. Yeah, I have no idea. Wait. Oh. Just does that. It's over, Anakin. I have the high ground. Okay. Hey, yeah, this Semioler is pretty good. So I think we're on another tier of characters here. Oh wait, no, that's just... Okay, I guess they're not tiers, they're just kind of groups. Because it just went over to the map there and... And yeah, Deathmatch takes a long time to get up. It's kind of ridiculous. That doesn't like to work a lot. Also, I think I might have found the throw. Ah! God. So basically, yeah, he is a grappler with a projectile that is gigantic, and it just shoots across the screen at light speed, and it's kind of terrifying. Thing is, I think he might actually be one of the worst characters in the game, because he's the slow character, but this game doesn't treat slow characters very well. There's a lot of characters that can do, like, really scary pressure, and he kind of just can't do that. He does have his super, which, is... Yeah, that. Oh my god, he's just gonna keep doing it. Jeez. It looks a lot like the Frankenstein monster from Castlevania Bloodlines. This whole game looks like a Castlevania game. I assume. I played one of them. Oh god, yeah, he's got that dive there too, it's not bad. I keep thinking you could do other moves in the air after you're done the first one, but you can't. Whew. I'm not... I think it's just like a drop-down punch that he has. I don't think anybody has like a wall dive in this game. Because the wall's like all the way over there. But he just has the I forget what move that's called in wrestling, but... Yeah, it's weird because you can power charge in this game, but there's no telling, like, how you get max power. It just kind of happens. Even people with art money looked at this game and couldn't find out what the hell was going on there. Alright. Now we fight Kiba, I just see him as, like, a heavy metal skeleton. That's... Okay. Also, I really like this stage and music. I love the music in this game. It's got kind of like a gothy tribal thing to it. This may be the most goth fighting game ever. So taunting is doing something to my board. I think Alveoli might be our guy. He's got all these crazy mix-ups. Or whatever the hell you call it. Yeah, I kind of forgot this game had destructible things in it, too. Also, somehow, Kiba bleeds, even though he's a skeleton. Alveoli doesn't, though. It feels kind of backwards. Ah! And yes, he does have a move where he swirls his head at them. Yeah, this is a very just kind of... It's a more fighting game-y Smash Brothers, if that makes sense. Ah! Nah, this isn't like Terradrome at all. I do see a little bit of injustice in it. Oh yeah, yeah. I'm sure like half of the mods and shit I've made over the years have sound effects from this. It's a very important game to me, and it means a lot that I can finally show the world what they've been missing out on. I own the Japanese copy of this game. I got to play it on a real Saturn a couple times. So I can confirm that it runs like this, so. Ah, this bastard. Scorpion bleeds in his bones. Yeah, he's... I think he might just be, like, his head is a skull, but the rest of him is, like, not bones. I don't, the fact that he has, like, a skin mask at all raises a lot of questions, but... Ah. Okay, let's see. Come on, fall. Okay, alright, you're just gonna wall dive. Why is this guy so hard? Is it just his stage that's really throwing me off? Because the architecture of it's like constantly changing around and I can't really adapt to it very well. Because you start here, then it just kind of... I think go straight. Yeah. Yeah, that's the weird thing. A lot of these voice clips seem to be Japanese stock sounds. So I've heard sounds from this in, like, a Sonic game, Groove on Fight, Rage of the Dragons, LSD Dream Emulator. Apparently there's just a sound library of something out there. Come on. Come on, give me this. Yeah, that's where I like it. Also, weird thing, the KO sound was not emulated for a while. This is the only emulator I've heard it actually play. Oh yeah, the grunts dying in Metal Slug. Actually, one of those sounds played in Beavis and Butthead. The one where Beavis was, like, itching really bad, and then he, like, served the burgers anyway and made everybody sick. One of the guys that eats the burgers does that oh sound, and it's so good. Come on. Oh, he's getting smart now. Oh god, his mana is okay. Oh god, he's not doing his super. Oh. I did the super and he just completely avoided it. Or he completely avoided it. We gotta beat this guy. We just gotta beat him. That was a great impression of the 10th grade. Yeah, thank you. The Doom door open stock sound is some of the Japanese made it. Kind of reminds me, Dirtfoot from Aqua Teen actually made a Doom sound. Speaking of Aqua Teen, you know those K-Fee commercials? You know, that commercial that has, like, you know, the car driving in the forest and the zombie pops up and screams? I've heard that scream sound actually used in an Aqua Teen episode. Even stranger is that I've heard, you know that sound, when in Virtua Fighter characters fall down? Or at least in, like, 5, that also played at one point when Carl fell down. So, I think they're just, like, taking a bunch of sounds and getting away with it. Yeah. Knowing Beavis and Butthead, they would think Makaryoto is the most metal shit. Yeah, I mean, that may be a good or bad thing, because they have very love it or hate it reactions to metal, but I think they would love this game. I mean, there's a guy made out of fire. He'll take you to burn. I think Arthur Brown might have made this game. Man, where is our mana going? I'm charging it up, I think. God, the momentum in some of these matches are something else. Yeah! You look down at us, but you can't do anything about it. I've heard a lot of comparisons with Shao Kahn regarding Makaryoto, but I feel like Makaryoto has more of the typical gladiator thing going on compared to him. And now Kafka, who's one of the weirdest character designs in this. I don't know what's wrong with him, but he has two orbs that turn into bats. And his stage is this. Man, I hope online works for this game. This is such a good party game, you don't even know. That may be Franz Kafka, but he does not turn into a bug at any point, so I don't... This guy's just kind of a witch doctor with a, like, weird-looking head. I don't know what's up with him. Oh yeah, and he throws little versions of himself like Sokaku. Oh yeah, Kafka from home movies. And I turn into a bug. I forgot how that song went. This isn't Kusoge, it's a great game. But no, it's something else. I feel like calling it Kusoge kind of dismisses a lot of what it has, in a way. Like, I mean, it definitely is one, but I feel like you have to, like, attach so much more info onto it. But definitely, yeah, if there was a Kusoge Evo, this would probably be main event. Funnily enough, there actually was a mystery game tournament. Do you know who mained Strawberry Jam during that? If you said Justin Wong, you must have watched the video beforehand, because Justin Wong did play this game, and he played Strawberry Jam. So, got actual pro players for Battle Monsters. Ooh. So here's your death trap. So you see this stage? Yeah. You'll see what happens in a minute. Maybe not. Maybe this will be the first yeah. So, for those that didn't know, there was one of the comedians from Lamb City. They did This House Had People in It. Nice. So he did an E3 parody where the hot new game was Battle Monsters. And for some reason, one of the traits of that character is that he did not want to talk about Headless Harn, or Hard Heat Harn as he's called here. To the point where there was an episode where callers kept calling about Headless Harn, and he had a total breakdown. And the last episode was him basically moving on with the fact that there are going to be Headless Harns in the world, and he finds peace with that. It's quite something. I think it's called, like, Electronic Game Information, if you want to look it up. It's quite a series. Or quite a show, I guess, I don't know. But I actually tried calling in a couple times. I couldn't get in, so. And, yeah, here's Naga. She's just... Oh my god! She does that. She's one of the more straightforward designs in this game, I feel. Oh god. Also, there's something goofy that you can, have, Oh man, bag, that's such an ancient reference. Okay, so let me see if I can actually get up there. There is a way you can get something going here, but I forgot how exactly you did it. Where's the other side? Let's see. Come here. Come here, let me... Okay. Yeah, here we go. Yeah! Hit her with the Indiana Jones death trap there. Not really a death trap, but, you know. Oof. Oh man, the Naga emoticon would be great for Twitch. The Yaha emote. Oh, right, there was round 3. Yeah, one of her sounds is she goes, ow. Melly Yaha. Oh, I'm stoned now. I'm stoned again. Ugh. I remember a friend saying that Albioli could Jeez. Hold on. Let me elaborate on that more when I'm not getting pummeled by beams. Somebody mentioned that Albiol could easily be like the ghost of a Visual K band member, and I absolutely see it. I think this may be Mana-sama's ghost. I think that's what you call him. I look like an idiot if I, you know, if you just call him Mana and that's that. But oh my god. Yeah, for this gets a little tricky here and there, but you know, there are some exploits that can be done. Oh, the boulder's over there now. Okay. So everybody can just hit that and have it crash down from here. Get out of here. Damn. That's my reaction too. At least we get to hear more yaha. You stop that. Oh yeah, this could be the ghost of Haiki Gigero too. Or Haiki. Or I don't, for some reason the pronunciation for that always tripped me up, I'm not sure why. Is Naga a Medusa or a cowgirl? Can we have both? Either version of cowgirl, I guess we'll do. Oh yeah, Naga's great for how, like, kind of standard she is in comparison to some of the other games, like, weirder designs. She definitely works, though. Hold on a second. Alright. We're gonna try getting her this time now. It's gonna happen. She can't be the elf Jenny of this game. She just can't. Thing is, she does a ton of damage. Whoa, what the? Okay. It's like, you know that Looney Tunes gag where they run off the cliff and don't realize it, and then they fall down when they realize it? I think that's what happened there. What? Okay. I don't know what this round is. Damn. Alright, we gotta use the lightning bolt more. Oh my god, that hurts so much! I just realized I referenced Mana from Malice Miser, and the whole super bar mechanic is referred to as Mana. I hope Mana's doing okay. Man. If you're talking about the Alveoli Doom skin, I made that. Yeah, once I'm talking about Doom modding, you know my knowledge of this game goes back quite a bit. Come on. Oh god, she's gonna do it to me now, isn't she? Or she's gonna do that. Yeah. Oh, come on, we were doing so good there. Man, shoot. Ah! I think that's completely invincible, too, from what I remember. man. She just gets turned back into a snake. This is Naga. Here we go, check this out. Yeah, there's your mirror match. Oh my god, he's really just gonna. Oh! He's gonna keep doing that. Also, I love this stage and I love this theme. I was trying to do the super and realized I didn't have any mana anymore. And hearing the how sound is a... Mirror match guy is Doink the Clown. That's an interesting comparison. Oh, wait, there's a dragon flying in the background? Jeez. I definitely see spirits. Yeah, this is a kind of weirdness that can only be made in, like, 1995. I feel like 1995 was the year for a lot of weird things in the 90s. Oop. Come on, just do the move! Do the move! There we go. And nobody gets hit by it. Ever. Alright. Yes, the crowd. So, this is our sub-boss, I think. Which is funny, because I think he is the worst character in the game. Definitely has one of the better stages, though. In terms of design, though, he's one of the best. Because look at him. Same actor for Makaryoto, I believe. Oh, this theme's really good, too. I love, like, all the music in this game. It's really catchy and neat. Come on, come on. Just don't do anything with it. You know when Always Sunny did Fight Milk and they had the muscly bird mascot? That's who this is. And he does that. He does that. And yes, his name is Scythe in the original, in the English version. Oh, it's so bad. Like, all the Japanese names were fine. Why did they... For bodyguards by bodyguards. Bodyguards, yeah. Kuja, you gonna... And Charlie. What up? But yeah, Kuja is just the Fight Club logo come to life. This whole game could easily be an Alan Resnick skit, yeah. If there was, like, a channel that this game could have ended up on, Adult Swim, like, is the only channel. So pissed Always Sunny got taken off of Netflix. Yeah, what the hell was that? Like, even like the guy who played Dennis was like, we have no idea why that is. So, hold on, I'm just typing a message out. Okay. Adult Swim game should get the rights to Battle Mod. Yeah, like, how much would it take to get the rights for this game? I don't even think the developers remember making this game. And yes, he did just peck me in the face several times. I think after we beat the game once, we'll do it again. As another character. And then, take it from there. Probably as Harn, because his stage doesn't allow him to really do anything, because, I mean, you see how that goes. I tried doing it, it's not gonna work. I can't decide who is the most goth in this roster, but Kuja is up there. God, nobody gets hit by that thing, like, ever. I'm gonna keep trying, though. Also like how I made the hands come out of the ground in mid-air. This whole stage is in mid-air, really, but... Albeo's literally dead, that's pretty goth, yeah. Oh no. Hey, he taunted me! Get back here! Okay, the AI's using him so good that I'm not sure if him being the worst character in the game is actually right. Because, he's giving me quite a bit of a hard time here. I don't know why he decided to... Alright, we're gonna have to platform him here. For a second, it just kind of looked like we were fighting on the Simpsons opening here. Oh, you heard the sample of Victor's victory noise in a song somewhere. Yeah. Like, for some reason, a lot of the sound effects I've heard in other things. LSD Dream Emulator, Rage of the Dragons, a Sonic game. The movie Snatch. There's one... What? Did he just run away? Yeah, the part where it flashes back to Frankie Four Fingers', you know, gambling problem. It actually plays Naga's Yaha! When that starts. It's... Oh, it's so good. Oh. Oh my god, that super scares me. Okay. Come on, we're almost there. Damn it! Ah, jeez. Oh yeah, it was part of that blog, but we retired it. So. Okay, so this is... Oh wait, no, we're not... That's not the sub-boss. We have another character to go before we do that. And guess who it is? Old Strawbelly. This is a great stage, by the way. Funny thing is, there's a weird thing where if you fall off of the second hand, you'll just, like, spawn from the sky. Like that. That cannonball thing that he does, imagine that just dropping from the sky. It is horrifying. Give it... Well, there seems to be Harn statues in the back there. They kind of look like Harn. Yeah, this whole game is, like, just the weirdest dream. Like... Yeah, this game only has one stage fatality. Like, even with the single player, the single playing stage, these stages just have so many personalities. No, there are no characters in Survival Arts that are in this game. One of the monks from Viper Stage in Survival Arts was in Dynagear. So. Oh yeah, don't get... Going on Fighter's Generation for anything other than art, then you could probably just get somewhere else anyway. Yeah. Wait, Fighter Base isn't gone. Unless it's offline for good now. Yeah, it's still up. Don't scare me like that, man. And we just air comboed somehow. God, that is so scary. Gonna try it again, or you just gonna sit up there in your big hand? Falling down, like, yeah, like, falling like that doesn't actually damage them, so I didn't really do anything to them there. These projectiles don't hurt very much. I don't have a healing move like him. Yeah, Strawbelly does look like he came from the 3DO Doom thing. He just kind of looks like a Doom character. Like a Doom enemy. He also, something about his face reminds me a lot of the aliens from Area 51 too, like the ones that aren't just like zombie guards. Me and my hand. Yeah, that lightning's ridiculous. Jeez. It's like good range and everything too, almost no startup or recovery, it's just... I forget what this says in the original. It says something like, if you want my power, then defeat me, or something. I actually haven't had anybody translate what the Japanese is in this game, like if the dialogue's any different. And none of it is in katakana, so I cannot read any of it. I don't think there is really much of a lore to this game, it's just like, oh god. For some reason the Versus screen sounds really bad in this. In this part. But check out this background. So yeah, we gotta fight 4 of these guys. I love this background so much. Also, the guy who played the Big Four, also Makarioto and Kujo. Wow. It went down quick. Hey, there's an alveoli up there. But yeah, the happy death mask is... Check out that one, though. He's just kind of like that Kafka up there. So, Salamander, they forgot the other R. He's like, almost like a Kung Fu fireman. Like how Harn's just carrying his head like it's a book or something. You just be like, yeah, yeah. Also, Shion is in yellow. This is pretty much Blaze before Blaze, yeah. Oh yeah, yeah, if this game didn't give me 4 chances to beat this team, that would suck so much. Actually, there are a couple of, like, single plane games with no platforms. And now there's this guy. Yeah. This is their, interpretation of wind here. It's really strange looking. Oh god, we had mana for a second there. Come on, Ginny. Oh wait, no, we have our elf Ginny. It's Ginny. Except, didn't really cause much of a fight. Then there's this guy. I remember him being the biggest pain in the ass of these characters. Oh, God. Look at that. Smoked meat, everything. God. It's starting to occur to me that a lot of Mortal Kombat characters are just the Big Four. And the Big Four beat them to it. My god, that punch combo! That is ridiculous. We got lightning though. I don't know if it'll help, but... Oh god. There are no sprite reps for these guys either. Partly because you can't play as them. I don't even think anybody was able to hack playing as them, but... Oh god. Just the screen shake on it makes it so much more painful. Oh, when he misses, though, he's kind of open for a while. I lost that? Okay. How would you even do a sprite Symphony Genie? There are sprites there. It's just, they're kind of hard to see. Yeah, I was kind of wondering about that, because the way Mortal Kombat does their boss characters is kind of... I hope it's not coded like that, because I'd like to be able to see what these, like, see what all these guys' moves are, but... If I made the Big Four for Fire Pro, I don't know if they would be separate characters or not, because they all have different moves, but... What would you do for costumes? Oh yeah, there is a Mugen Strawberry, and guess who made it? Actually, yeah, the way... God. Yeah, some of the sprites get a little pixelated here. Yeah, so basically the whole thing was the sprite ripper that we were using for Strawberry Death Mask. So the weird thing is, those sprites have RGB values of all zeros, meaning, and the sprites that were exported also had that. So we had to actually... For Strawberry, I had to just rip his alt sprites. For Deathmask, I actually had to open it in a browser and rip them that way. So... we were doing way worse all of a sudden. If we do another run, we may have to, well, all in one character, their sprites are different, that's the thing. Like, they are palette swaps in a way, but all their sprites are different, because this guy has, like, a bunch of dripping effects off him. So... I guess the big four are just one character, but they're all considerably different. KO. But yeah, if anybody did like a complete Fire Pro conversion of this game, I wonder what, like, how they would do that. Might just like combine, just do the Invisible Man for Ginny. Tempting, but I don't think I could. I don't know if I'm that cruel. A single character that could swap between movesets would have been a good idea, but also I kind of like it like this, too. I just kind of wish they were playable. Try it again. Oh god, we got one less chance when Behemoth shows up. Cheesing it out as always. That's what we do over here. Yeah, I might just do like a quick run as Harn up till I lose or something, because I just want to show him off a little bit. Why is Makrioto mad in the crowd there? Because he's not fighting, and it has to all be about him. Yeah, I never noticed that. He looks very downtrodden. That one of him, anyway. Jenny doesn't really do a whole lot, huh? Alright. LaFa seems to be loving this, though. Okay. I feel like if we can just avoid that, we'd be fine. Oh yeah, if I were to make Jenny and Fire Pro, I would just do like the weird cloudy looking We got him. We got him. Alright, so here's our ending, which I can't read. So in the original, he says something like, "Cursed specter though I be, I shiver in the joy of victory." I do not know what he says here. But I guess he was cured of his curse, and then he went off to be an angel in heaven. Hopefully that sprite actually shows up. Okay, there we go. So yeah, we're in heaven now, I guess. Or we were like a fallen angel or something. Oh, we gotta sit through all this. Oh, that's about what the ending text says? Oh, were you actually able to read that? Like, what's the... Is it the basic gist of I shiver in the joy of victory? Or is there something like else there? Kiba's a claymation character. Okay. Well, thanks. That actually, like, being able to read any of it. Hey, it's something about him returning to his true form, becoming an angel. Okay. Well, thanks. I was unsure of what was going on there, but yeah, the English. I imagine the English text left out a lot here. Tier list. Strawberry Jam's probably the best. Either Kuja or Chili and Pepper are the worst. Yeah, Nax.Saf were the developers of this. The publishers, sorry. The developers are Scarab. So we're just gonna breeze through this really quick. Just to show you a couple of his moves, because, man, they are really good. So he's one of the few with the throw, too. Wait. Also, he turns into Strawbelly for his transformation. No idea why. Also, his super is really good, too. Harn is one of the many rushdown characters in this game, I feel. Wafa is just like the hit buttons and do stuff character, but... This is our super, by the way. He could be related to Strawbelly, or Harn isn't his true form at all. Maybe that was his true form. Yeah, our super is just that we crash into the ground face first. Yeah. This is our throw, by the way, if we can ever get it to work. Trying to decide if a diving headbutt would hurt more or less of the purpose of performing it has no head. I don't imagine Harn feels many things. So, also would explain why Strawbelly is just a torso. It might. Now you mention it. I can't read that in Japanese right now because I'm playing Battle Monsters. Was the fireball? Let me go back to that game facts page again, because he had a fireball that would crash into the floor, but I don't remember how to do it exactly. Let's see. Hammerhead. Volcanic Cannon. Oh, down, down, B. Okay. Also, he has a drop kick, apparently, so. Yeah, him growing heads and then those heads falling off again would have been amazing. Oh, wow. We figured out a combo. Oh, I love this game so much. It holds up so good. Yeah, this versus screen jingle is the best. I just love how Shion is just kind of there. And he loves it because he's constantly going, yeah! I hit him. That didn't go very well. That was on easy, and he, like, killed me. Oh, yeah, right, yeah. There's also the fact that both these characters are played by the same guy. So, he may have the advantage because he's me. Man, that actually worked. Strambo Jam. Yeah, that effect is supposed to be the grass kind of blowing in the wind, but it just kind of makes it look like a conveyor belt with grass on it. Strawberry Fields forever! Oh, that is so good. God, it's like Cloudberry Jam isn't the only fighting game character named after a type of jam. The Cloudberry Jam was like some kind of like obscure Finnish band or something? I don't... Harn's transformation seems like it's really bad. It's... Yeah, unless the AI just decides to stop blocking, which has happened a couple times. I think Harn might be in the upper tiers if I had to make a move. List that too. Let's try this. That's so good. But yeah, Harn. Yeah, I feel like Harn definitely has some deadly combos. Kafka definitely does because that Nico vid had 100% with him. Where he just kind of like did a move and then dashed and then good. Oh god. No! Man. Alright. We lost a couple of times on round 1 easy matches, so... Hey, thanks for stopping by. I think I actually, for the Nico vid, I uploaded it to YouTube. It's under the name like Battle Monsters 100% combos. I can't get near Kafka for some reason. Never mind, I'll just keep juggling him. Yeah, that arched fireball seems to only be a good, the music in this, I feel like it fits because it's not quite like... It's not quite like, you know, the 50s horror movie thing, but... I feel like it works in that kind of, like... I think I described it as, like, goth tribal music, and I feel like it works really well there. Horror wave? Wow! We're just still on that that platform. Jesus. That's so good. This game is so good. Oh. I'm gonna be gifting a lot of this video. Alright, Macarena was the guy that we were having the most trouble with, so, Check this out. Ah! That super doesn't seem very good either. It's like, he's really good up close, but a lot of his other stuff doesn't seem that good now that I'm playing as him more. Jesus. Yeah, the thing was with the invincibility, like, the startup really does kill it quite a bit, but I feel like if you try to get in on it, it does have some properties. That's such a catchy little tune. Do we have a boulder here? No, we don't have a boulder here. Yeah, the off-screen mix-ups could possibly work, but the sound, yeah, is really loud. That's a good point. If they made a character like Vega, but he had head-based moves and his head falls off, I think you have a spot in my designer team for my dream fighting game. Yeah, the music sounds pretty good for, That's a good shot there. Thank you so much for clipping that. Oh. I'll definitely be uploading it later. Got the throw range, like, you try to do it up close, whiff, so it's like... The way Harn throws those fireballs reminds me of Lucky from King of Fighters. I could see that. I want Lucky to have Death Ball, except he just does that instead. I could have sworn we had like a dive kick of sorts. It seems like basically the best way to play Harn is just run up and just start, like... just start wailing on him. It seems like he does have a couple of good zoning abilities, but... Oh god, here we go. I want to see the mirror match turn into Strawbelly, so it's a guy turning into Harn, turning into Strawbelly. What the hell? Oh, this stage was definitely last minute. Harn is how people play Fighting EX later. Jeebus. How does one escape the stage fatality? I have no idea. I have no idea how that happened. I think Harn would benefit most from knowing his frame data. Yeah, once we get once we get frame data for this game somehow, I don't know, get it like more of a cult status, maybe it'll get a Mizumi page eventually. Bam. This game will be on stage and game's done quick in no time. Like, Trio the Punch got on there, so this is as bizarre as Trio the Punch, so. But yeah, I think, pause and unpause and actually count the frames. Yeah, that actually, get it! Strawberry Jam, yeah. That is indeed his name for some reason. We killed him by being him. But yeah, I think for the plant, I blocked the death trap, so... I needed to do the dive off the hand, that would have been... In the USA, he's just called, blockable fatalities. Yeah, pretty much. In USA, he's given the awful name of Drethdog. We don't call him that here. We refuse. Well, here's our last bosses again. Oh, God, that... Jam extra belly jam. No, don't give Pixiv ideas. Actually, the funny thing is, on Pixiv, like, no joke, there is a drawing of Elisa Boskanovich doing Harn's pose from the manual. Also, man, we didn't do very good there. Imagine naming your kid Drethdog Defects. I named my kid Strawberry Jam. Yo, what the hell are with his parents? Put Strawberry Jam and Guilty Gear and Jam in this game. Yeah, just have like LaFaz actor, but in that costume, and there we go. Blaze Blue Tag Strawberry. Where's our Battle Monster Survival Arts tag team thing here? Also, finally some good use of Elisa. I like Elisa Boskanovich. I think she's cool. It took me a while to think that, but then I'm like, hey. Whoa. god, those kicks. Salamende. It's, yeah, it's, oh yeah, I've played Karnov's. I haven't played it much on here, though, I don't think. Jimmy. For some reason, I thought I could OTG there. I'm not really sure what was going on there. Do a cross tag thing with a bunch of various Kasuge fighters. Yeah, that's that'd be good. I kind of want that to happen. Oh god, yeah, more stories than Karnov's is scary. Well, Slap City is kind of like a, Simple 2000, Jesus. Simple 2000 Smash Brothers in a way, because it's like a big crossover, but it's for, like, indie games that I've never heard of. So that game's actually good. All-Star Fighters is a game you should never, ever play in your entire life. Princess of Explosions ending as she blows up the universe. I mean, what else is she gonna do with her free time? All-Star Fighters is the one that had, like, 2 women in bikinis. It had the kid that had a pumpkin for a head. What else? It had the guy that was, like, dressed as a slug. It had a fighter that looked vaguely like Big Van Vader. Or, no, Bam Bam Bigelow. But... God, that hurts. Bag, you say it's a Yakuza ripoff, but actually that guy came before Kiryu. Like, no joke, look up Yakuza Fury and Yakuza. Kiryu is the ripoff of that guy. Come on, come on, come on. I don't know why we did that. This game doesn't have ship damage. There's your back switch for a Fire Pro conversion. So, we're the, funny games that aren't good are the best games. Yeah, they're the most fun. Like, I love, like, this kind of game is, like, perfect for me. Okay, so this text, so in English, he says something like, the secret to my victory, I never lost my head. And yeah, I have played Alien Challenge. That game is, like, frantic as hell. Is anyone able to figure out what that text said to explain why he's got his head back on now? Because I was always curious about that. Alright, well. Yeah, that's a good description of Alien Challenge. It said something like he can live on as a human and that was his only wish. Well, he's a human now, I guess. Well. I mean, we were playing as a character that was played by the actor for Shion, so... Alright, well... That was the best game ever. And, in a little bit, me and Sasha are gonna play, some King of Fighters, so, Gonna play some King of Fighters, so we'll be doing that in a second. But, right now, I'm going to grab a quick sandwich and, yeah, leave this running. So, see you in a bit.